can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier.
Welcome, everyone. Here it is. Here we go. Long last. It's the start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as excited as we are here on 2K Sports to get things underway. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. We've got the Washington Wizards and the Chicago Bulls. Here's Edmondson. Oh, he jams it straight down.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
From deep, Johnson. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Out of bounds. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
No need to rush that play. That's called giving away a possession.
The Wizards making a switch here. Coulibaly on the wing. They set the screen to the right side. And a two-handed jam!
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And Okoro over to help. Pass to Coulibaly. Sarr with it. Cuts off the pass. Now Jones. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. There's the drive. Oh, big finish.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Well, Grant, this is the third season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right play is rock solid. Wow, the athleticism on full display there.
Man, just incredible hang time. It's deflected. It's stolen by Coulibaly. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 6.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
You kidding? Jones is a dependable floor general. Someone you can trust to facilitate an offense and find his guys.
Shot from 12. That one's wide left.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Edmondson. He buries it from 3. Edmondson's got 9.
Well, he obviously came in ready to play, already hitting 4 of his first 5 shots.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Chicago leading. it from the top of the key. Oh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Releases from 15. And again, it's Washington converting.
Oh, fantastic start from the field for him. 6 for 8.
The 17-footer. Sarr pulls it in. And it's Washington with the ball.
2 minutes.
And he slams it in one-handed.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And that one drops for him.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Here's Edmondson. He's got 11. And counted from 12 feet. Edmondson's got 13.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Washington.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
And the Bulls, with one playoff game win in the last 8 seasons, the lowest total over any 8-year stretch in franchise history, Stan.
Well, yeah, they've hovered around 500 for the last 4 seasons and been really competitive. But the problem is you can get stuck in that middle. Now, going young, can they find a path back to relevance?
And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Yep, that one goes. 16 points for him.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
That one goes. Count it.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Collins. Now here's Simons. Puts one up from 19. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. 2 on the clock. Putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the foul. Just a terrific read.
And so it's Washington leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter.
16. Washington, 22.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Pass to Vukcevic. Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Here's Simons. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J.
And the response, Simons saying right back at you.
Here's Young. Fearless from Young inside.
Now that was a clever adjustment. That was a tough shot.
Well, you've got to be creative when you're up against a bigger defender.
From behind the arc. And again, Washington with a triple.
Yeah, Young does a great job of this. Using the dribble to put you on your heels, and then he pulls up and shoots the ball.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Bulls are going Coach Billy Donovan said we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Guys, back to you.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And here's Simons outside. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
And Anthony Simons has grown his reputation, but he still flies a little under the radar, Stan.
Yeah, he hasn't been in high visibility situations, like an epic playoff game that puts you on everyone's map. But opponents sure fear him and respect.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Giddey. And here they come. Young misses. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Bulls. Trailing by 8. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them.
Well, great job by Giddey staying composed there, refusing to let the physical defense throw him off.
Giddey with it, and it's Young picking him up. And it's Giddey missing. Wizards leading by 8. High post Young. 7 points in the game. Count it.
Well, he is such a confident shooter. Young just taking what the defense gives him.
Sexton misses. Here goes Trey. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Start it.
He's developed himself into a threat to score. Simons has made major progress.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Johnson. Launches a 3. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Pass to Jones. Chicago passing it around. Here's Edmondson. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13. And when you're trying to slow down a great score, there are those shots you just got to live with, Stan.
Well, look, B.A., you can't take away everything, particularly from the great players. I think when you're game planning, what you have to decide is just that. What can you live with and what do you want to take away? And you try to just make those great players a little bit less efficient. You're not going to shut them down, but maybe you can make them a little bit less efficient. Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Shot from the wing. And again, it's Washington converting.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Here's Buzelis. And again, it's Chicago.
And you see the potential Buzelis has as a shooter. This kid's upside is definitely enticing.
46 seconds left in the second period. No good there, off the double clutch. Bulls trail by 11. Pass to Okoro. Here's Edmondson. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Jones. Chicago needs to get off the shot here. Off target from outside. Wizards leading by 11. An easy 2 on the layup. He's got 25. It's stolen away. Driving to the back. Oh, my! Throw it down.
That is ridiculous.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough play.
built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And so it's Washington going into the break up 12. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points, a key to this lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Driving in. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Chicago ball. For Chicago, number 2, Colin Sexton. Substitution on the court.
And here are the Bulls now. It's a 14-point game. And the Wizards last season with the worst record in the Eastern Conference. Grant, second in losses, only to Utah.
Yeah, B.A., the course is clear. Development and youth. The losses can be tough to stomach, but they do have some intriguing up-and-coming players.
Stan, when you look at Josh Giddey's game, how would you best describe it?
Well, B.A., he's a triple-double threat. Taller playmaker, sees the floor well, can rebound. I love his versatility. Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Here's Buzelis. And he goes in for the dunk.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. You can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
And Stan, this Chicago front office embracing a more patient approach in building with younger players.
Yeah, B.A., and admitting that in recent years they may have deep into the playoff picture. So now a change of course is taking place.
Pass to Buzelis. With the tip. Here's Giddey. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, when you look at Josh Giddey, he scores, passes, and rebounds it well for his position. And the fun part for me, I think he still has room to grow.
A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him. And Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Well, he hasn't been able to capitalize on his chances at the line, only making 1 free throw.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Outside Jones. Got a hand on it. And he ducks it down.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Okoro on the wing. Three-pointer. He drops it from range. Okoro's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Fires it from 18. And it's Washington with another.
Well, I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but he drained it.
Outside Jones. Here's Buzelis. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
He is such an impactful defensive player. Davis's length and timing makes him a prime-time shot blocker.
Giddey. It's rebounded by Washington.
And the defense simply wasn't there in the first half. They sure are now.
The 3 from Okoro. The shot no good.
They've shown that power inside their rebounding effort has been sensational.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. Washington shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Bulls. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Anthony Davis talked about what motivates him. He said championships, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard. All that stuff matters the most to me. Don't get me wrong, money is amazing, but my legacy will win that battle every time. Guys?
Priority straight. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot.
Well, it's a work in progress from outside the arc. Good to see Jones knocking it down there.
From the elbow, Collins with the rebound. And that one's good. Giddey's got his third basket of the night. The 17-footer. Collins with the rebound. Bulls trail by 20. Here's Buzelis. Off target from three-point range.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Lets it go from the wing. And that's good for two. Buzelis has got 6.
Well, you can see it. Buzelis is very comfortable operating in the mid-range.
Jump ball, jump ball, jump ball! Wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Hey, yo, right here. 1:33 left to play in the third. Oh, misses the dunk.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Jones feels it out. Clock at 6. Pass to Okoro. Misses the 3.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
The Bulls trail by 18. From deep, Giddey. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. It's intercepted. Chicago passing it around. Stolen by Davis. To the inside. And that one's good. Coulibaly. Coulibaly's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game